Yes, I have advice for married women. Now, some married women they build their husbands unnecessarily, and it is not good. Now, there are some people that once a man marries them as a woman, some women add value to their husband, while some are liability to their husband. But the advice I have for married women that watch this reel or this video is that if you are a blessing to your husband, keep being a blessing to your husband, keep supporting your husband, keep doing good, and do everything to support your husband. But if you are a liability, you have to change. Some married women are liability to their husbands. Some married women are lazy. Why some married women are not lazy? They are working. They pay them salary, but they don't contribute to the family. They feel that a man should do everything. Some married women does business. Some married women, their husbands support them, gives them money, establish business for them. Yet all their sales, all the profit they make from that business, they save it. They don't bring it out at all to support the man. And because of the burden, that is why we have more what? Widows than widowers. Men buy the most because of burden. Their wives. Some of those men, their wives are not supporting them. Now, how can you, a married woman, you are working, they are paying you salary, or your husband, or you are doing business maybe before your husband married you, or your husband supported you, gave you money, and you opened a business. You are not contributing anything in the family. It is wrong. Your husband will be the one to pay the house rent alone. You are not even bringing even part payment. You can't even tell your husband, okay, let me bring a part payment, bring certain amount. You agree with him, then you bring the other to support your husband, because you are there to support your husband and not to buy him, not to say that men should do everything. It is wrong. Your husband will pay the house rent. Your husband will, if maybe he has built a house, then all the school fees of your children, your husband pays. You are not contributing anything in that family. Your husband pays the school fees. Your husband provides money for food. All expenses. Your husband do that. You don't love that man. Only what you do is to bill him. That is what some married women does. They will just come. They will tell the husband, our house rent is due. Bring all the money. Children's school fees. So the husband will bring. You want to wear clothes, fine shoes. You bill your husband. Salt and Maggi to cook, your husband. And your own money, you are not bringing it out. All what you do as a married woman is bills upon bills, bills upon bills. Always asking the man to bring money, which means you want that man to buy, you don't love him. Because if you are a good and responsible wife, you should support your husband. I believe if you want to be responsible as a married woman, you should try to be working, or you try to what? To do business, which your husband will support you, so that from that business you can support your husband. My prayers for every man that is single, try to marry a good wife, and a wife that will be faithful to you, so that you have good health and long life. Without a good wife, you die before your time. Because a woman that don't love you, that is not a good wife. Even a woman can love you, but have that mentality that you should do everything. She will not support you. And God that lives in the third heaven made women our helper. Because God saw that Adam was alone. And he made Adam to fall asleep and took one of the rib and created Eve. It's Adam that called the woman Eve. And now Eve became a helper. So you as a married woman, you should be helping your husband. If you are working as a married woman, they are paying you salary very well. Look for something within that house that you can help your husband. If you are doing business, even if your husband is not the one that supports you in that business, as far as he loves you and he takes care of you, try to reciprocate. Don't leave everything for your husband. Then if your husband opens business for you, what you should do is you say, okay, once you are doing business, if the rent is, let's say, 2.5, 2.6 million naira. I'm giving an example. If you are a good wife, bring at least, bring maybe 500,000. Let me just say, bring at least 500,000. Meet your husband. Says, honey, this 500,000 is what I want to support you. Then you give your husband to support him to pay the rent, so that the burden will not be much on him. Because at least you have supported with the little you can. That makes you a wife, a good wife. You support your husband. Then if the children's school fees, for instance, is 20,000 naira, then you can say, okay, honey, our children's school fees is 20,000, or one of our child's school fees is 20,000. You as the wife, you bring 10,000, and your husband will bring 10. Family will be moving. Then the duty of your husband actually is to provide money for feeding. The man should do that. All those minor things. You support your husband. You see that your husband will be happy and he will live long. Don't leave all burdens for your husband. It is not the duty of your husband to take care of the children alone. It is both of you. Even though the husband will play more parts, but you should support him financially with the little you have from your business, because he's for the family. If, for instance, you want to prepare a soup and you want to do a akpu, for instance, and it will cost 7,000 naira, or let me just say 5,000. Let me give an example: 5,000 naira, including meat. If you are a reasonable woman, you just ask for your husband to bring 4,000 naira. Then the remaining 1,000, you tell your husband that you, or from your own work or your business, you will complete it, that you are going to buy meat. At least you put in your 1,000, buy meat that you cook with, so that you and your children will eat with your husband. You are supporting. Try to support your husband. Don't leave everything for your husband. Try to support your husband in anything. A family, let me tell you, if you are a married woman and you are supporting your husband, your children are watching you. Your female children are watching you. That character you go with, as they are watching you, they are watching you. Once they get married, they'll start being good and useful to their husband. They'll start being supportive too, because you are laying a good foundation and not bills. Some women, they only bill their husband. Bring money, I need to change my clothes. Bring money, I need to fix my hair. Bring money, I need to fix my nails. They demand. They don't contribute anything. And immediately a man sees that you always demand unnecessarily, the man will hate you as the husband, and he will start sleeping with different girls outside, finding love, knacking different women. He will hate you. Your husband will hate you with passion. You don't know, your husband will hate you. He will see you as an idiot, and you are a big fool for that, because you are not helping him. He may even take second wife. That's something you don't know. You think you will leave everything for him. Your husband will see, if he sees a girl or a woman that loves him and respects him more than you, and somehow giving him advice that you have never given him, and somehow the girl or the woman loves him and is supporting him, your husband will marry second wife, and you cannot do anything. So this is the advice I have for you. If you have any question, drop your question on the comment section. I'll reply you. Thank you.